Welcome back to the lab. On this episode of KPOP'RC, we're doing 5th Scale Fridays.
Welcome to KPOP'RC's new studio space.
Time to frickin' kick off that dust on that XR5 MCD and throw in another power plant. Man, just so you know, this is our jet boat motor. This is our jet boat motor. This is actually 8 scale. This is what you would find in an 8 scale like Red Cat or any other kind of 8 scale buggy or whatever. You're gonna find this size motor. This is a 36 diameter, 60 long. There you go. This is 8 scale. This used to be in the XR5, but now we're gonna go up one, and yeah, look at this. My God, it almost looks small. I'm gonna try to juggle all 3 of these. Check this out. All right. But first, let's go to the comments. Yes, this is the 2nd episode of The Lab. Welcome to KPOP'RC's The Lab. Comments. Scale MFG 420 says, it's very satisfying watching somebody turn an empty space into a workshop. Love it, man. Yes, dude, I'm glad you're watching. Let's see here. Sleaze Build, SLZ Builds says, nice going, K-pop. Glad you're getting your new space dialed in. Keep up the excellent work. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you watching. VS666, nothing like a fresh studio space. I'm putting a lift in the garage right now. Dude, man, our lift. But I want to elevate my RC space. Your channel motivates me to get good with editing. Yeah, man, just remember, trim the fat. Always trim the fat. Let's see here. DJ Apothecary, what's up, man? Says, let's go. So stoked to see the new place. Cheers to beers. Thanks a lot, DJ Apothecary. I owe you stuff. I'm pretty sure I owe you some stuff, man. Black Sheep RC 8113 says, love the energy, brother. Keep it coming. Thanks a lot for watching. Jipper RC says, maximum activities, awesome space. Thanks a lot, Jipper. If you're not following Jipper, go follow Jipper. Scale Builders Guild says, coming together nicely, my friend. Thank you, buddy. I think Harley was in here too. Hemmy saying, coming together really well. Thanks, dude. Glad to have you back on YouTube, man. Yeah, I can't wait to see more of your painting. Well, no, I don't want to pigeonhole you. I want to see more of your, just your creative videos, because, the king right there. Double Clutch Production says, the lab. Can't wait for more productions, brother. That's super sweet. Harley Design says, looking great. Love the organization shelves above the printers. Which ones are those? And he has a filament problem, I'm sure, as we all do. And Harley, man, those are called the ENHET, from IKEA. They're like, I don't know, $100 per unit. So I don't know, I probably have like $500 worth of those shelves up right now. Thanks a lot, dudes, for commenting, and it's great to be involved in such a great community. It's just so positive, full of really great people. And yeah, so let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Let's take that MCD down. I don't think you can see it, but that MCD, yeah, that MCD is right there. Look at that. I got to turn the lights on, and we'll take it down. But first, maybe I'll give you guys an update on the space while I'm taking down that MCD, and you guys can see, the progress on the whole lab situation. Let's do that. Huge. Oh, look at that. Oh no. Check this thing out. I mean, I'm not gonna get too much into the Bambu X1 carbon right this episode, but boom, check it out. It's right there, and we did some cool stuff with it this summer, and it's all kind of gonna culminate into one pretty sweet video with this son of a bitch right there. That's this burn victim right here that has seen better days for sure, has had its fair share of freaking... It's had its fair share of repairs already because we've been bouncing it off of rocks in rapids and making it do backflips and stuff. It's been an adventure, and we couldn't have done it without the Bambu Lab X1 Carbon. So if you're looking into buying one of these things, definitely use my link down below in the description. And if you're excited to see what kpopRC is going to be doing with the Bambu Lab X1 Carbon, then don't forget to subscribe to kpopRC, because yeah, man, this is our new partner in crime. It's just too bad it's just such a crazy fingerprint magnet. And to be fair, that is my only criticism. Anyway, I'm gonna move this back to where that super ray is, that also has to be returned to frickin' Scale Builders Guild. Matt, man, come get your junk. Come get your junk. Obviously, it's an invitation to come and hang out in the lab, more so than coming and get your junk, because your junk is sick, and I wish I had the batteries for it, because we would be ripping it. We would be ripping it so hard. Oh, God. Oh, let's go in there. The MCD is right there. It's been sitting there for, I mean, since I moved, so we should definitely take it down. But I got to move a whole bunch of stuff out of the way. If you remember, I put everything on wheels, even the couch. Check it out. No more couch there. The couch is like over there, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, we've got the whole workshop table. Check this thing out. Is on wheels. So I can, you know, unplug the printer. Ooh, there's a big blue light behind there. Boom. All right, so check this out. So this frickin' thing is on wheels, right? So you can just kind of push it around with the TV on it, which is great. Ugh. So I'm gonna tuck it back away against the wall, which is pretty freaking sweet. Look at that, right? That's on wheels. This is on wheels. Check it out. The couch is on wheels. Yeah, even my freaking garbage. Even my garbage is on wheels, dudes. Yeah. So I'll put that back over here. But you can see we're still kind of in the middle of moving, because like there's still stuff that just like doesn't have a place, all this kind of stuff. There's just like a mess. Still got my brother's torque wrench that I have to give back to him. But this is pretty cool that I can like play stuff from the computer on the TV. The wall is a mess. I'm figuring this all out. I think I might actually move the projects and mount them kind of like the S1 on the wall over here right beside the RS200 project that is also hanging on the wall. Yeah, what else? There's like the cameras. Cameras are looking a little bit cleaner. You know, we've got rigging, audio, batteries, and then we've got freaking camera lenses. And then check this out. We've also got this sweet ass. I had to take this off because I was traveling a bit. But yeah, we've got a battery charging wall, which I'm going to add some more battery chargers to when I need to. And then of course we've got this like shoot down situation, this like rig where you can shoot down towards the workshop surface and get kind of a perfect shot. Although I do have to replace this flimsy 1x6 or whatever it is. Well, no, 1x4 with a 2x4 so it doesn't shake around. But anyway, all right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab that MCD. Here we go. Oh, fudge. This might be rough. This is it. Look at this thing. All right, we'll do a better job later. There it is, the MCD. So this seems to be working really well, all right? So what I've got here is my little like tool caddy. That tool caddy holds, you know, my impact driver, an extra battery, you know, pretty much all of my drivers, kind of a double up, sometimes a triple up. Ooh, look, I've been bad. Where's my 1.5? Actually, I think it's for the jet boat set screw, so that's probably why it's not here right now. Just the drills that I've been using, everything that I've been using the most of is the easiest to reach. Ever since the jet boat build, I've been kind of accumulating screws, so this is now where all my metric screws live, which maybe that's not the best way, so, you know, it's evolving, it's evolving. I'm gonna keep parts and tools on the go in this area here, and then the project can be over here on this table, and you can see I'm shooting, there's a bunch of lighting. I'm not doing a very good job, because I'm just trying to get this kind of like, so it's easy. That's like, I think the biggest thing is just to make it easy. Right now I'm replacing the front of the XR5, and I'm gonna just like do a quick clean of all this stuff, because like it hasn't been cleaned in a long time, and yeah, it just needs a once over. And I think, oh, we lost the rock. There was a giant rock. Oh, it fell out. Look at this side. This is 5th scale for you, man. Like, this is the kind of stuff that you end up taking home with you. It's like a rock that big. Like, that's a big rock. So check it out. I also like set up my switcher. Check it out. My switcher now is here, which is going to make it easy for me to sit and look at you guys over here while I stream. But then also, if I turn over here to like anything work related, then yeah, I can still switch with my other hand. Seems like a pretty good update. All right, let's see how far I can get along with this MCD project. Let's go. Let's go. Man, look what I found. That was like, look, it wouldn't have lasted very long. Check that out. Look, I can unscrew with my hand. Boom. Look at that, my friends. That is luck. The other one's tight. Yeah, the other one's tight. Check it out. This is as clean as I'm gonna get this XR5. What's really cool about the MCDs is the sort of power plant and how you can remove them, you know, the engine or motor really quickly. It comes with this sort of like power sled, you can see here, and all you have to do is really just like lift it out. It's like 3 bolts hold it together, and there you go. You've got this power sled. Now you can, like, you know, put a 2-stroke engine on here, or you can put a massive you know, brushless motor on here. It's up to you. We're gonna go with a massive brushless motor from HOBBYWING. Let's go. The size of this thing. All right, mind the dirty hands. We were just cleaning a 5th scale, but check this out. So what used to be in there, what used to be in the MCD XR5 is this. This is, let's see here, this is 800 kV brushless motor. It is uncensored. It's quite large. I don't know if it has, oh yeah, here we go. So 56 millimeters in diameter. Right there, you can see, hopefully we're in focus. All right, so we got, what is it, 56 millimeters in diameter here, which is quite large. I would say it's about pretty much the size of a Red Bull, like a small Red Bull can. And then it's 113 millimeters long. I know you guys probably live in inches or whatever. but this is pretty big. This is pretty big. Maybe we should bring out a tape measure. 4.5 inches long. It's pretty beefy. We actually have had no problems with this thing. This is the same thing that's running Double Clutch Productions Baja in the dunes, and it was doing standing, you know, standing wheelies in the dunes, and it looked super awesome. And that's what this was running. This was also running the Max 5 ESC from HOBBYWING, and it'll safely do 8S, you know, and that's totally perfect for like a torquey, maybe not super high speed, but off-road, you know, 5th scale. This will do. And it's been in the MCD for a really long time, and it's been doing really, really well. Sorry if the AC is like buzzing in your ears, dudes. It's just, it's the only thing that's keeping me alive right now. It's super hot outside. Okay, next. So this is what's going in it now. In order to fit this size can inside your MCD, you have to actually get one of the larger motor rings to hold it, because what you know, the brushless ready to, well, the brushless ready MCD chassis end up coming with a smaller ring, so you do have to get a larger ring to accommodate this massive motor that is also censored. So it does have a censored plug, and it also has a thermal, there's also kind of a thermistor inside here as well that this cable also takes care of, so it will make sure this doesn't overheat. The ESC will thermally cut off before anything dangerous happens, although I haven't had this thing really warm up that much, even on 12S. So this is 560 kV versus this one, which is 800 kV, but you can see the difference in size, right? Let's see here. This can is, let's see. Oh yeah, 2.5 inches in diameter and 5 inches long. So it's quite a bit heavier as well, and it is machined out of aluminum, and these cooling fins are quite sharp. So heads up, be careful. But yeah, so that's what's going in there. That's what used to be in there. Man, what a difference. This is going to be crazy. We're going to do some speed runs with the MCD eventually, and that's why I'm setting up the MCD to do that. This is probably going to end up going in the Porsche, because I don't think I need that much for the Porsche. So we're going to do that with the Porsche. Yeah, anyway, okay, I'm going to put this on the ground, and we're going to mount this inside the motor sled, motor plate, whatever we call it. Bam, so here you go. There's the Easy Run Max 4 kV, I guess. Look, 300 amp, and it's massive. This is it right here. It's quite large. It's got a bunch of sand in it. I don't know what this is. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it got really hot. But it's been okay, so I don't know. I think where we were mounting it might have not been the best place, because you can see that the plastic has kind of got a little bit chowdered in here. But look, it's working. It's working. This is on 6S right now. Maybe you see the torque. The torque is pretty crazy. So we got the ESC going. We got the freaking motor spinning. Before I put it into the sled, it's always good to check that shit, right? There you go. I need 2 more of that size. I had to 3D print a little spacer there to get the whole thing to mount properly. But I think now, now we're good. Yeah, I think. This is the radio tray in the XR5, and it comes out with, I think, like 6 or 7 self-tapping screws. And the cool thing about MCD is they use like almost wood screw profile screws, self-tappers. And they're like really aggressive, and they bite super hard, and they've been working really well. And I'm surprised that other RC companies aren't following suit, because I haven't had one strip out the plastic on me. Then again, the MCD plastic is by far the best plastic. It doesn't seem to have as much glass reinforcement. It just seems like a really good balance between just like stiffness and also flexibility, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's got some give, but it's like firm. Check this out. This is the Max 5. This is the Max 5 ESC. This is the one that's like 6 to 8, or like 8S max capable, which is plenty for like rear-wheel drive Bajas, those like rear-wheel drive Yankee 5th scales. Like, this will do a lot. If you're gonna put something in an X Max and you don't want to do 12S, I mean, I don't even know if it would fit 12S, but to be fair, this is a great X Max replacement. It would also be a great replacement for the Super Ray. If you're looking for something a little bit more with a little bit more oomph, then you can hit one of these. This is the Max 4. This is like the largest ESC that HOBBYWING offers right now. It's pretty great because it has this really convenient sensor wire, and also has a built-in temperature as well, which is pretty huge. And just the size of this thing is just nutty, considering that we were ripping that 5th scale with this little tiny thing, and now this, like, look at the size difference. It's like redonkulous. Like, that's crazy. I can't wait to try 12S on the XR5 in like on street tires. It's either gonna just tear the tires off the rims. Like, we're gonna have to be really careful. But anyway, let's put this in the freaking car, because I not only do I have to put in a new brake servo, but I also have to throw in this ESC, and the ESC doesn't really fit that well. So we're gonna have to figure out how to do that. I'm gonna do it exactly like we did it in the dunes in Oregon. So I got a plan. Let's get to it. I think I'm ditching the servo brake, and I'm going with reverse. We're gonna have reverse on the MCD for the first time ever. Why not, you know? It's electric, may as well give it reverse. So we're just gonna get rid of the mechanical brakes off of the MCD. Because if you leave the cams, they'll actually like they'll jam, and then they'll bind the spur. Don't ask how I know that. Oh shit, I forgot how heavy. This isn't even the whole thing. Something got in there and chewed it up. I bet you it was one of those big rocks, or something got chewed in here. I should probably inspect the diff. It looked fine though. Anyway, I took this out because I'm going to take out this guy. It's like a cam in here. You can kind of see it there. So that has to get removed. These pads are gonna go. I'll probably leave the discs in. And then, like, look how crazy MCD is. It has like a metal insert for how the motor bolts basically to the how the motor basically bolts to the center diff. And what's funny is on the LOSI 5s, you gotta like buy an upgrade part to make that metal. But anyway, this is stock. Look at that. Anyway, it's crazy, man. This one goes out. And now we hit these two. There. So this is what I want to remove with those cams. So the MCD that I'm working on, actually the MCD came to me already as a winning race car. So it was used one weekend in quite a rough environment. It was raced in the Canadian Fifth Scale Nationals. It was a dry year, so it was quite dusty, and it was also maintained by a race team that's usually racing with 8 scales. Not that that has anything to do with anything, just that they did that. And it's just like tons of Loctite on everything, which I guess when you're racing, you don't want anything coming apart, so it kind of makes sense. But and then also, like, there's just dirt that we just didn't, like, we never really took this thing fully apart. And these, like, ball cups were, like, packed with grease, with dirt. Just totally packed with dirt. And now, you know, I got to get these balls back in here. So that's going to be a bit balls, but that one, no problem. Here are all the pieces that I took off of the MCD, just that are brake related, because we no longer need the brakes. So, boom, we got reverse now. That one. Yeah, we're good. Flip that back around. Sweet. So I'm still using the high-tech pistol grip that's been totally discontinued for so long. But it has some pretty good telemetry. And that is what I like. 1 and 2. Okay, so 2. Always seems like ground is always on the outside, you know? Steering, ground on the outside. Anyway, boys, I'm going to leave it here for this episode. I'm waiting on Velcro straps. I'm waiting on the proper length Velcro straps because unfortunately the ones that I had on there will just not fit these fat 6S batteries. So we're going to unfortunately... Oh my God, it's so crazy. Well, 5,600 milliamp hours in series 12S. This thing is heavy. I also have to create pigtails. I'm going to do this all later, not right now. But what I am going to leave you with, I'm going to put the wheels back on. We'll put the body on. We'll just grab a couple of nice glamour shots, and we'll call it. We'll call it. If you made it this far and you're not subscribed, then what the hell are you doing? Obviously, subscribe to the channel. This is Fifth Scale Fridays in the lab, and we're going to try to make it an ongoing series. It's probably not going to be every Friday, but there will be Fridays with Fifth Scale content similar to this. Some running content, some not in the lab. We'll see. Fifth Scale Fridays is a thing, and we're going to make it happen. This is the MCD. If you want one, visit cardinalracing.com. He's got these in stock in North America. He can send them to you very quickly. And this isn't even the top of the line one. There's an Ultimate that is like all aluminum, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. This one is gorgeous as well, don't get me wrong, but there are crazier ones than this, which just blows my mind. So that's it, man. We got 12S. We've got 12S 580 kV motor here. I can plug it in, but it's half the voltage. Half the voltage isn't nearly as exciting. And also I have to calibrate the ESC. All things we're gonna do a bit later. But you can see steering works with the dual servos. And we should have throttle. There we go. Yeah, seems a bit slow, but I got to calibrate the throttle, and I also have to make sure that I might actually have some expo on the throttle. We'll have to check that all out. Anyway, dudes, thanks for watching. Cheers to beers, boys, and we'll see you on the next one. Man, jet boats coming, RS200 projects coming. We're going to do a bunch of 5th scale stuff before the end of the summer and into the fall, which should be really great. I only have 2 5th scale electrics. I've got 4 gas power electrics, so if you guys are waiting for gas power content, it's coming as well. This is just more of a high speed, high torque, super fast, really reliable setup because it's electric. You pull the throttle and it goes. That's what this is about. Super high speed, super high torque, and just ease and clean and non-stinky. Let's go. Cheers to beers, boys. See you guys on the next one.